In this video, we're going to be discussing how to add polynomials. When you're adding polynomials, you need to keep in mind that this is really just combining like terms. In order to be a like term, the variable and the power have to be exactly the same to be like terms. And when you're adding like terms together, only the coefficient is going to change. So you're not going to do anything with the exponents. You're going to leave that part alone. So our first example is 4x squared plus 6x plus 3 and 2x squared plus 5x minus 1. So my like terms, I've got 4x squared and 2x squared. These are like terms because they're both x to the second power. That's what makes them like. So I'm only going to add the coefficients together. So 4 plus 2 is 6, and then the x squared part doesn't change. Then I can move on to my next terms. I have my 6x and 5x. Those are like terms, so I'll add the coefficients in front. 6 plus 5 is 11, and then it's just x to the first power. And then I have my constant at the end. A positive 3 and a negative 1 gives me plus 2. And then I'm done. Number 2 is 5a squared plus 3a plus b plus a squared minus 7a plus 3. So starting from my like terms, I've got a squareds, those are like. So I have a 5a squared and an a squared. So there's an understood 1 in front of that a squared. So when I add 5 plus 1, I get 6a squared. Then I have a to the first power term, so a 3a and a negative 7a. 3 minus 7 is negative 4. And then I have the a part that goes along with it. Then I move on to a b. This is a positive b, but in the other polynomial, I don't have a b term. So I can just write the plus b. And then I have the constant 3 here, and I don't have another constant in the first polynomial, so I'll just bring down the plus 3. Now, number 3 says to add 5x squared and negative 3x squared minus 4x plus 6. So I can add them just like I did the other ones, or I can show you how you can rewrite them more in columns if you like. So I'm going to take the second polynomial and write it right below the first polynomial. So it's going to be a negative 3x squared minus 4x plus 6. They're all under their like term. And then I can just add those coefficients together, and the variable part will not change. So a 5 plus a negative 3 is 2, and then that variable part just drops down, x squared. A negative 9 and a negative 4 is negative 13, and the variable part just drops down, x. And a negative 3 plus 6 is a positive 3. So it's really what makes more sense or makes you feel more comfortable how you write it when you're adding. Important thing is only the coefficient changes when you add like terms, and you're not, again, going to mess with the exponents on the variables.